Hello Pisces, this is Barta from Roosters, Peacock, and I will be doing your intuitive reading for May 11th through the 17th. I hope everybody's doing well, and as the reading goes, take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. Okay, Pisces. This week is all about your mindset. It truly is, and your communication. All right. Now this one was turned down when it fell, so I'm going to leave that there for a hot minute. Let's see. This week, I think you're going to have quite an intuitive boost. You're another sign. Not one sign's been missed. Everybody who's been feeling stale, stuck, and stagnant, and feeling like their spiritual gifts, and this is definitely being a water sign. You definitely have spiritual gifts, I have no doubt. This week especially, you're going to be getting those intuitive nudges, those spiritual insights, whatever your gift is. Okay, pay attention to them. They're not coincidence. All right. Some of you, well, let's just start here. We've got the King of Spades. We've got mastery in any and all areas desired, authority and success in all areas. Just what I said. Okay. Now this one right here, let's just do it this way. I'm going to do yours just a little different. All right, let's pull a card on the King of Spades. Harmony, yes. Okay, so the King of Spades, mastery in all areas. You'll be able to bring that in this week by keeping harmony with yourself, just being in tune with yourself, your intuition. And see, this is not just one person. There's more than one person. So this could also do with community and people that you associate with. Some of you will be making new connections in your community as well, however that applies to you. Okay, the next card, which is turned down, is the Seven of Hearts. Spiritual letting go. Go of personal attachments. Okay, I think that one's going to be a big one. I think this is something that you're not sitting here voicing to everybody around you, Pisces. I don't. I think this, okay, I will take it. My Lord, that's a chunk. Usually I don't take chunks, but I will. It's just going to give you short messages. I think with it being turned down, it's something that you're not vocally saying, or it's something you can't see quite yet. I think it's something that's more like your thoughts. You're letting go. You've been working very hard at this. There's whatever it's spiritual love, you're working on that. It's something you've been doing quietly. I don't think this is something that's right out there. I think this is something internally, especially the new moon, or excuse me, the full moon on the 1st brought this transformation in. You were actually feeling the twinge and you know, I really need to do this, that, you know, get in touch with myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. This is another one. If you're thinking about certain, you know, getting yourself back physically fit, physically healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, this is what you're doing. That's what you're working on this week. And you're letting go of what's holding you back. If it's personal attachments, you're letting them go. Here's the cards that fell. We've got clouds, shape-shifting. You are changing. And you're doing this quietly. With it being turned down like that, this is all quietly. All right? Full moon, what did I say? Around the full moon, that's when this starts shifting. This new moon, you're definitely going to be going within. You're going to be doing it all week. You're not waiting for the new moon. All right? It's going to highlight it. But matter of fact, if you're one that actually used to go out and on the full moons, and you used to actually just sit there and absorb the energy off the full moon, you'll be doing this again. All right? That's what I'm getting. You're shape-shifting. You're bringing back yourself. We've got the full moon, completion. The message there is around personal attachments or some kind of letting go. There's a completion. It's going to be done. You're going to be focusing on Gaia, which is also Earth, which is getting in touch with Earth. We were just talking about the moon, which is here. And I think the full moon was represent timing. You've got Gaia, nurturing. Okay, you're getting back in touch. All right, we've got tree, grounding. This is you working on yourself. Yep, getting back in touch. Some of you, it's actually with Mother Earth, with yourself. Because, I mean, we're all electrical beings. Trees have electricity. It's all energy. You'll be opening up and starting to absorb that energy again. Okay? And for some reason, that moon really took and stood out to me. If you didn't do it this last full moon, you will be. This new moon is actually one that you probably, if you used to bask in the moon, literally stand out there and absorb it, you will be doing it. This one. This is very important that you do it. If you guys have certain crystals, certain things you used to do around the new moon, certain rituals, not everybody does it, but this one here, this is about you being reborn. What makes you whole around this time, you're going to be feeling like that, and you're going to be, it's energy. It's all about energy. Radiance, spring equinox, you're going to be working through this whole time. Rebirth, you are totally, this is another sign that you, no Pisces, last week, Scorpio had double transformation. Every sign's going through it. For some reason, though, for some of you, it's going to be attached to a Scorpio, or you need to go watch the Scorpio reading. It will apply. And the reading for this week for Scorpio will definitely apply to you too. I mean, this is, you're letting go, and you're doing this quietly, I think. And for some of you, the message is you're just closing the door on it, and you're focusing on the real you. We've got the 4 of Spades here, good health, recovery from health or work problems. Okay. Pisces. I definitely felt, I'm sure everybody has, I definitely felt a change after that full moon. Yep, good health. All right, I don't feel like pulling any more off that. We've got good health, recovery from a health or work problems. We got the lotus flower during this week, and it's going to progress longer than that. It's something that you've been working for or hoping for answers on. It's unfolding. It's starting to unfold this week. All right, so you've been working on self here. And so for all this right here, with all the work you're putting into it, I'm going to encourage everybody to take and really work on their health, physical fitness, stuff like that, where you can feel your best. Okay, it is starting to unfold. Good health here. So if you've already been working on it, or work problems, it's starting to unfold. Okay, it's all unfolding. All right, this week, I feel good about it. This is a huge change. And this is something you've been working on for quite a while. All right, do we possibly have, give me some cards for this? Okay. Yes, I want those too. Perfect. All right, under what's unfolding, we've got the King of Wands. All right, this is definitely going to be hitting the Pisces that are natural born leaders, and it could represent a man around you, but I really think this is more, this is going to hit the group of Pisces that visionary, you know, because the King of Wands is an entrepreneur, somebody who kind of takes it within themselves. So they, you know, if Pisces is going to hit the group of Pisces, you're not going to sit there, and if you got work problems, you're going to find a solution. Okay, whether you work for yourself or you work for somebody else, you're going to go find that solution. Okay, because this is a whole transformation. Things are turning around. And for some of you that it's already turned around, you are building. All right. You're going to be feeling, you're one that's going to be inspiring other people. That's what I get. And I don't feel like going. And the only thing I notice about about the King of Wands is for some reason, I told you to go back and watch Scorpios. That would be Scorpios this week and last week. Watch last week's first. For some reason, it's really going to hit home with some of you. One of the zodiac signs that associated with the King of Wands is Scorpio. So not for all of you. And it will apply. And for some of you, it could represent a person that is a Scorpio around you, and good health is coming. Okay, it's going to be a switch around. Okay, that's just a short message. All right. What? Your message for the week, and I want to show you some. I love Luna moths. This isn't a Luna moth. This is just a moth. I love moths. A lot of people put a stigma on them. Luna moths are, to me, see, the sign here is let go. Okay, you're letting go. You're letting go anything that needs to end. And you see the full moon? The full moon kicked it in, or you let it go around the new moon, or the full moon. So with me saying the new moon, you will be letting it go by the new moon. If it started progressing, like you started seeing you needed to let go. You started it around the full moon though. That full moon really activated you. Zero doubts. Yep. We've got go to the sea. You see how she kind of feels by herself. All right. We've got co-create. This is situations that could be around. And chop the wood. Put the work in. Those are your messages. Okay. So some of you, it may be around a situation where it makes you feel like you want to go to the sea, like you're by yourself. That's what it feels like. Others of you, it's about a situation in co-creating, more than one person around you. And the third option here is chop the wood, continue to put that work in, and really, really, you're already changing yourself. You're already changing situations. You're already bringing what you're calling in. All right, Pisces, until next time, bye.